It's playoff time in the Great Pacific Northwest, and you have a front row seat on the NLL Network. Tonight, the Portland LumberJax hosts its first home playoff game since 2006 and a postseason rematch with the San Jose Stealth. Good evening, Ryan Goff. Next to me is Kyle Stanfield. We are inside the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon. Last season, these two teams met as bookends of the Western Division postseason qualifiers. Top-seeded San Jose hosted the LumberJax at HP Pavilion, hoping it would be the beginning of a Champions Cup journey. But in the only playoff game between the two, it ended in a Portland 18-16 win, and the fourth seed would go on to win the Western Division and make its first Champions Cup appearance. Tonight, the fourth meeting in 2009 between San Jose and Portland inside the Rose Garden. Portland's happy to have a home game. For a while, the LumberJax contending for the top bid in the Western Division kind of fell off in the second half of the year. San Jose, they rallied to make the playoffs and get to this game tonight. We'll talk about a little bit of this game in just a moment, but first, let's pause for tonight's national anthem. San Jose and Portland started the Western Division playoffs earlier tonight, an Eastern Division playoff that we'll recap you on in just a moment. But Kyle, Portland and San Jose for the fourth time this year.
Yeah, so the first three meetings, Portland takes 2, San Jose takes 1. They had a back-to-back, a home and home in the three-quarters area of the year in which they split. But 2 home games here in Rose Garden were split between San Jose and Portland. So San Jose very home coming here to Portland tonight.
It should be exciting. Portland won the season series 2-1. As you mentioned, 1-0 Portland in the only playoff meeting, an 18-16 win from last year. And you look at a very potent offense. Head coach of the LumberJax, Derek Keenan, said this is the top offensive threat in the NLL. You have to contain everyone you can, including the captain, Colin Doyle.
Colin Doyle having an exceptional year. First in the entire league in points with 111 goals. He's tied for 6th with 38, and with the that's assists. Goals 38 and assists 73, which has him in third. So a very, very potent offense between Doyle and Dutch and Zawicki. It'll be tough for the LumberJax to contain them tonight.
In goal tonight for the Portland LumberJax, an all-star, Matt Disher, who got a little banged up. Knees wore out toward the end of the season. Came back, played 2 of the final 3 games for Portland. On the other side, the San Jose Stealth in net, Tyler Richards. The British Columbian product will get the start 3-1 this year and second in the NLL in save percentage and goals against. At center circle, Jones and Beers to face off. Portland will control in the early going, heading left to right as you watch on the NLL Network. San Jose will steal it away before Portland can make the initial trip down. The offensive threat that is San Jose can get off to hot starts and also very effective when it comes to power plays. The Stealth, second best. Goes San Jose in the early going, but we'll keep it out. The starting lineup, Paul Rabel gets the start tonight along with Jeff Zawicki. 32 goals, 46 assists for Zawicki. There's Rhys Dutch, his shot saved by Disher. Falling backwards to try to get it. Dutch 35 goals, 54 assists in 2009. Up to Luke Forget, and we'll start the Portland break just a minute in with no score.
The main thing that Portland needs to do is really get on the board early. The San Jose does not like to play from behind. When they have been down when they're down at halftime, they're 1-1. If they're trailing at halftime, they're 1-8 if they're tied, I should say. But again, they do not like to. They love to play from ahead. So when you're able to contain them early, gives you a shot later in the game.
Frank Rezatarets gives it away to the far side. 12 to shoot for San Jose. Second set into the Portland zone, backing his way in. Cam Sedgwick from British Columbia. They'll keep it on the near side. Only 3 left, and they'll ditch it. Will San Jose. Doyle tosses it back into the Portland zone. Too quick. Defensive stops, a save by Disher, and then a no-shot trip down the field. For San Jose, we mentioned their power play success. They're going up against Portland, which is the second worst team in short-handed goals allowed. As Scott Stewart gets toward the cage, will get knocked down to the far side in the hands of Corey Conway. 23 goals this year for Conway.
Corey needs to be a magnificent player tonight as Milosky picks up the loose ball and guns it over to Morgan in the corner, but can't pick it up as San Jose will collect.
You saw the replay. Disher fall on the early shot from San Jose. No score 2 minutes in from the Rose Garden in Portland. Playoffs on the line. Winner moves on to the Western Division Championship game. Zawicki off the screen. Rezatarets in front. Won't use it. Zawicki comes back to his right. Battling against Kusterer. Ball thrown away. Hits the net, but in front. Zawicki gets it back. And his shot is off the bar. Brody Merrill leads the transition to the near side. Luke Forget waits for some offensive help. Throws it over. Ryan Powell lost it. Goes out of play over the top. Ryan Powell, 18 goals, 44 assists for the 7-year man, but cannot handle it there. An unforced error gives it back to San Jose. With Rhys Dutch near side. Rezatarets cuts near the net, will set up the screen. To the far side, you have Tom Johnson. Also at the top, that should be Doyle. It is. He uses a screen, works to his left. At the line, dosses it back in, and a couple of worthless trips down the field so far from San Jose after the initial shot on goal.
San Jose looking a little rusty as Richard Morgan, I should say, tries to bowl his way to the goal. Shot, scores! Big Richard Morgan. As we mentioned out of the game, what we really need to look forward to tonight, if you're going to be a LumberJax fan, is that transition offense. Brody Merrill, Richard Morgan, that is going to be where you're going to find the offensive sets because of both teams. Extremely good on the defensive side. So if you can catch a team in the middle of a change and get some of those cheap goals like Richard Morgan just found, that's going to be the key to the game, we think, tonight.
Knocked down, lost it in the Portland zone, tried to get it away. Was Kusterer. San Jose comes out with it. Beers lost it, though. Now he gets it back and shoots, beats Disher to the left. San Jose goal, the equalizer. We're tied at 1. That gets an initial boo out of the crowd inside the Rose Garden. A healthy crowd, though not terribly energetic. Thought during that opening sequence we would have had a little more cheering from the crowd on hand. Lower 2 sections filled as the Rose Garden has been abandoned from NBA playoffs with the Trailblazers losing last night in Houston. It's the only playoff action ticket you can get in Portland right now. Off the face-off, it'll squirt out to the near side, trying to pick it up, and will with Steve Holmes. And he'll push it back. Sorensen will bring it up to the far side now. You watch the replay. Richard Morgan fakes left, goes back to the right, scores. Beats Richards. Pitch back to Dutch. With only 13 to shoot, lost it underneath. Now Dutch hit the turf hard. No penalty going to be called. Low shot. Disher saved it, but behind the cage and falling over. Trying to put it back in with the right hand. Will not go. And there's the delay call. It was picked up on top. And it looks like it's going to go against Brody Merrill.
Brody Merrill going to get sent to the box for a cross-check high on Rhys Dutch. You see it right here. Brody. It's Tyler Codron. Here comes Brody really high up on Dutch. Takes him underneath the chin. And he'll go ahead and sit down for, right now they're going to say 2 minutes, I believe. Yep, 2 minutes on Brody. So he'll take a seat and now put the LumberJax at a man disadvantage as they set at 11:04 in the first quarter.
2-minute penalty against Merrill. Second in the NLL is San Jose in playoff or power play goals. 5th, the penalty kill unit of Portland, which wears the black this evening. Approaching the 10-minute mark, shot on top. Colin Doyle skips it in, and San Jose has its first lead 2-1 over Portland. It didn't take long, did it?
It did not. As we said at the start of the show, that man right there, Doyle, is going to be the man you need to keep an eye on. You see the defense not really focusing on Doyle up top, playing more of a square rather than a diamond, and that leaves Doyle open up top, which you can't leave the #1 point scorer in the NLL open like that. He will capitalize, making it 2-1 at 10:40 remaining in the first.
Colin Doyle approaching the 40-goal mark on the year, 39 with that make. Corey Conway brings it into the San Jose side, working against Ty, the rookie, in net tonight. Has split time with Matt Roy, but really only to keep both goaltenders active in the later part of the season, because 3-0 was Richards in the games he started this year. That started back on March 29th in the Rose Garden. Up the way, Martin on a little breakaway. Nice transition, working against Merrill. Gives him a shove, approaching the crease, trying to work his way in, trying to find a hole against Disher. Skip past far side. Bounces off the glass. Will stay alive with 17 to shoot. Doyle now 112 points on the year. An assisted goal from Andrew Beer started off the scoring for San Jose. Under 10, shot Zawicki into the pads. Disher loses it. He'll get it out of his knee pad. Off to Caudron. And we should have the under 10 timeout coming up with a 2-1 San Jose lead. Stewart in transition. Nice screen. Has work to the right. Going to get in front. Shot, score!
Scott Stewart showing off that speed. Coming off the right side. We'll see a replay here in just a second. But Scott Stewart with the equalizer at 9:38 remaining in the first quarter.
14th goal on the year for Stewart. And ties it up at 2 apiece. 9:38 to go first quarter. The first round playoff game. Western Conference semifinals between Portland and San Jose. Second tie of the night. San Jose knotted up at 1. Let's watch the replay.
Stewart on the right side passes. Hodgson goes over the left shoulder of Richards to equalize this game up. Scott Stewart hasn't had the most offensive production this year, but comes in big when he has to.
Kyle Sorensen, shot gonna miss. Bounces back into the corner. San Jose, fresh shot clock as they go back to work. Zawicki out of the top. Dutch and Rezataritz at top. Off the screen. Zawicki pitches. Nice give and go. Score! Oh my, 3 passes lightning quick, finds Rezataritz open on the left side. He beats Disher and puts San Jose back on top, 3-2. You did not think that many cross-field passes were going to go off through that traffic.
That right there is why they're one of the most potent offenses in the NLL. Anybody in the West is very dangerous, but when you come to San Jose with 3 of the best goal scorers on the offensive side in the entire league, you're going to find that with Rezataritz being able to capitalize, making it 3-2.
For the Hamburg, New York native, his 8th goal of the year, Rezataritz put San Jose up 3-2 with under 9 to play first period. San Jose 7-9 on the year, 3rd seed out of the West. Little pitch, could not handle it. Nice help from Custer to get it away from Tom Johnson in front of the net. Portland 9-7, the second bid out of the West Division. Backwards, falling as the shot goes. Stewart won't go. Rebound to San Jose. Not a lot of second chances for either team in the early going. San Jose leads 2. In transition, back to our left. Rabel just across the line, spins to his left, working against Forget. Rabel, 16 goals on the year. Little hesitations underneath. Disher lost it, turns around, picks it up before it crosses into the net. Out to Richard Morgan. He has a goal for Portland so far. We'll set things up on the LumberJax end.
Molosky up top. That guy needs to get more production, especially in this game. Molosky needs to be able to create offensive sets. There's Powell up top. He'll try to muscle his way down in near the crease. He'll take a close shot and scores past Richards. Ryan Powell, the leading goal scorer for this LumberJax squad, evens it up at 7:48 in the first quarter.
$19 goals on the year with 7:48 to go first quarter. Ryan Powell ties it up for the 3rd time. Neither team is led by more than 1. He zings a shot toward the net of Richards, picks it up and puts it in. Here's the replay. Powell looked like he was going to back out and then puts it through.
Goes low. Richards not having the best of games so far. Goes 5-hole on him, allowing 3 goals in on the first 5 shots he's faced.
Portland, San Jose tied up at 3 apiece halfway through the opening period in the Rose Garden at Portland. Jacobs at the top, has 20 goals this year. Powell trying to use the screen from Conway, gets in front, might have a chance, shot save. Richards falls to his knees to pick it up. Good look by Powell, looking for back-to-back goals, will not go. And San Jose brings it back out. The success has been for Portland when they've spread the wealth. 5-1 this year when 7 or more players have scored. And in the early going, Richard Morgan, Scott Stewart, Ryan Powell, each with a goal. Rezataritz in front, beats Disher to the 5-hole, and San Jose leads again. Just as soon as one scores, the answer comes quickly, and we're flipping-flopping in the first quarter.
Defense for Portland, look a little lackadaisical, as you see right here. Rezataritz gets it right in front, missed switch. Brody cannot transfer quick enough off of Krusterer, and he rips it past Rezataritz right in front. He's not going to miss that shot. 4-3, 6:50 remaining in the first.
7 goals for Rezataritz coming into the game, 2 already in the first quarter. And San Jose leads 4-3. Neither team has been able to distance itself from the other. Portland got the first goal from Richard Morgan. San Jose scored back-to-back, and then we've exchanged goals the rest of the way. Approaching 6.5 to go first quarter. San Jose with a 12-second clock remaining. Screen, Dutch finds some space. Far side for Doyle with 7. Works to his left, trying to get the screen. That's a trip. An illegal screen called, and will not open up Doyle for the shot. Timeout on the field with 6:21 to go for San Jose 4 and Portland 3. You're watching the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Reebok. Want to play like a pro? Join the revolution with Reebok's new 9K O-Tech handle and 9K head. Performance engineered, technology-driven, NLL proven. Your move, Reebok Lacrosse. Visit InsideLacrosse.com/Reebok for all the new Reebok Lacrosse gear and more information. Reebok is a proud partner of the National Lacrosse League.
Anything you can do, I can do better. The story of the first quarter so far, San Jose and Portland bouncing back and forth, exchanging goals. After Portland got a 1-0 lead, San Jose has been on top the rest of the way, or we've been tied. Right now 4-3 with 6:21 to go in the first.
And that's exactly what you want to see in playoff action. You don't want to see one team come out stagnant and the other team come out hot. Both teams look equally qualified to be here tonight to the opening round of the Western Conference Playoffs.
6:20 as we get back to live action shortly. Portland with possession. Derek Molosky will bring it across as he works left to right. Portland, the home team, wearing the home black against San Jose wearing white, trimmed in red. Far side for Ryan Powell, going back to work, has a goal in the game so far, shoots long ways, deflected, swings to the right, battle for the rebound, finally scooped up by San Jose. As there was a battle, Peter Morgan, I believe that was Shaden Santos, back behind the net, trying to get the loose ball. Under 6 to play first quarter. San Jose, 12 shots on Matt Disher in goal. The Portland net, by the seasoned vet and all-star Matt Disher, has saved it 8 times, has allowed 4 so far. Portland successful on half of its shots on goal. 3 of 6, down by 1, defending to our left. 6 seconds to shoot for San Jose. Out to Doyle. They made ditch. Scoot it underneath. Now picked up in front. Zawicki had it tipped. Nice defense inside. Pat Jones breaks it free. Brody Merrill comes across. And will set things up for the LumberJax, trailing by 1. In net, Tyler Richards battling. Wind-up shot, score! Derek Molosky beat him on the screen.
As we just said, Derek Molosky needs to get off early in this game, and that's what he did, making his first goal felt at 5:16 here in the first. 4-4, San Jose and Portland. Derek Molosky really one of the key figures to this offensive squad, offensive sets for Portland, really kind of being the quarterback. And that's what he needs to be. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself, and that's exactly what he did right there with a shot past Richards. Richards left side. And that's what he did. Derek Malofsky, great shot to even this ball game up.
20 goals for Malofsky as he becomes the 4th Lumberjack into the 20s in goals scored this year. Tied up at 4 under 5 to play first quarter. Portland with a chance to go up on top. In front, nice pass. Tim Campo can't hold on to it. He being pestered all over the place. Whistle blows. And they're going to give it away over to San Jose. And a timeout on the field with under 5 to play. Stealth 4, Lumberjacks 4. You're watching the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sirius Satellite Radio. Sirius is a proud sponsor of the NLL and home of the NLL Game of the Week. You can listen to Sunday's playoff game between Colorado and Calgary. Game time scheduled for 2 p.m. Pacific time on Sirius Channel 126. Sirius Satellite Radio. Discover again.
New York defeated Rochester in overtime. Eastern Division getting started earlier today. So New York advances. This is the first Western Division game being played between San Jose and Portland. Tied up at 4. Final 5 minutes of the opening quarter. Ryan Goff, Kyle Stanfield back in the Rose Garden in Portland. Colin Doyle off a couple of screens. Nice steal. Scott Stewart cut it right into his stick and a run the near sideline. You have a 3-on-2. Stewart pitch back. Trailer shot. Malofsky not Stroop. Missed it low. Rebound comes out to Codron. Tyler Codron tried to get out of harm's way. What a fast break and a good chance by Portland.
Scott Stewart again in front. Stroop can't handle the pass. He'll try to collect it again. 20 on the shot clock. He'll bring it back out. But as you said, as we talked about before, that transition is really what needs to be seen by Portland. That's something that Derek Queen must have harped on before the game, as we've time and time again in this opening quarter.
Knocked down, going to be a push against San Jose. Keep it back with Portland as Dan Stroop got knocked to the floor. I love Dan Stroop, call him the Silverback. He always has that nice flashy silver hair. The 12-year veteran for Portland from Vancouver, British Columbia. Off the screen, wind-up shot, Peter Morgan. Missed in front, Richards on the save. As now Richards has stopped 8. Make it 4 of 8 shots coming his way. We're tied up at 4 with 3:30 to go in the first period. 7-9 San Jose, 9-7 Portland looking to advance in the playoffs. Sawicki works to the left against Pat Jones. Underneath, nice shot, beat Disher, scooped it up to the left side, and San Jose has the 5-4 lead. Sawicki's first goal of the evening, 33rd on the year for the All-Star San Jose. Did not look like he was going to have something, and he made it himself.
Yeah, Pat Jones, great defense, but like you said, a little low scoop shot, snuck it past the goalie Disher to make it 5-4, 3:25 remaining first quarter.
So Disher only has saved 8 goals, or 8 shots, has allowed 5 goals. David Morgan off the face-off will lumber to the right. Wait for help. Lob pass over the top for Conway. He's going to wind up. Oh, he looked like he wanted to take it, maybe had a lane. Help a little late for Portland getting on. Campo to the near side for Tyler Codron. Make that Jacobs, who gives it away. At the top is Peter Morgan. Nice ball movement on this possession for Portland. Campo near side, wind up. Jacobs had it stolen away. Deflected shot, rolls out near midfield. Conway picks it up, now in front. Beers has a chance. Brody Merrill coming up to help, and it's going to be an illegal substitution.
Shot clock violation, looks like on the Lumberjacks. Nobody got possession, rolled out of the zone, but nobody shot towards Richards or towards the goal. So it goes over to San Jose. They'll try to end up this first quarter. 2:40 remaining. Trying to get something on the board again.
Bounce pass.
Quick shot.
The shot goes in. That's Tom Johnson. And for the first time, a team leads by more than 1 goal. San Jose 6 and Portland 4 on the effort from Tom Johnson, his 21st of the year. Lightning fast, San Jose continues to score and gets a 6-4 2-goal advantage as beats Disher low. Seems as if Matt's having a problem looking for the low shots. Has saved some things up tall, but has been beaten the last couple of times down low. San Jose up 6-4. Zawicki a goal just about a minute ago, and now this one put in from Tom Johnson. Zawicki far side going to work. Is San Jose offensively. Sorensen pitches it near side. Zawicki missed it just out of his reach. It'll be a turnover. Give it up, going to lead the charge. Across midfield with 2 to play. To his right's Forget. He ditches it there. Luke might have a chance. Shot save in front. Rebound. Put back. Saved again. Dropping to his knees. Tyler Richards will not allow anything past him. As Portland, last score came about 3 minutes ago. San Jose, the other hand, lightning quick with the stealth scores. Replay it. Nice put back. That was Stroop in front. Richard making the save. And the rookie has saved 7 shots so far. Rabel over the top, had a break, comes back. Pitch back behind with 3 to shoot. It's going to roll against the boards, and San Jose will let time expire on the shot clock. 90 seconds remaining first quarter, 6-4 San Jose.
San Jose so far this period has done an outstanding job taking quality shots and making the quality shots. On the reverse side, LumberJax really trying to find that transition game, even off of the penalty right there. Ryan Powell tries to run and tries to catch San Jose sleeping. But not much going on in the offensive set so far for Portland as Molosky gets bowled over right in front and Conway picks it up.
Fresh shot clock for Portland. Trailing 6-4. To the near side is Molosky, who had that long goal a moment ago. May wind up again here. Doesn't. Guard on the strong side will give it back to Morgan. Far side for Powell. He's going to go to work. Approaching in. Backing in on Sorensen. Around the cage. Works it back to his right with 13 to shoot. Looking for a trailer. Looking for some help in front. Peter Morgan can't handle the pass. Conway with 8 over the top. Looking for some help. And San Jose is able to steal it away. Falling down, turnover, coming up with a chance. Molosky trying to whack it off. Going to bring it across half court. Midfield, goes to the far side, works it near side. Zawicki in front, save with the leg. Colin Doyle to the far side with 20 seconds remaining. San Jose looking to extend its 6-4 lead. No shot clock on, they'll bring in the extra man. Richards checks off. To the far side is Sorensen. Doyle works that way. To the top is Dutch, near side Zawicki, and Rhys Dutch. Johnson in the middle, trying to score. 7, now 5. Zawicki off the screen. Here's Dutch, wind up shot high, missed it left. Rebound out to Condren. Oh, he wanted the empty net, but could not put the shot off. And the first quarter has expired for the Rose Garden in Portland.
And here we go, Tyler Condren getting a little physical. Looks like that'll fizzle out and might be taking it up later in the game, but with that, the end of the first quarter. You're watching the National Lacrosse League on the NLL Network. This copyright telecast of the National Lacrosse League Incorporated may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the National Lacrosse League. That's 6 goals allowed in the first quarter is a season high allowed by Portland. 6-4 is what we stand right now going into the second period. Interesting storylines at the end of one. Matt Flindell comes into goal for Portland as Matt Disher looked injured and he went to the locker room. So the rookie Flindell will take the reins at this moment, being down 2 goals. He's played extremely well this year so far in the games that he's played. So see if he can kind of hold it together right now for the LumberJax D.
Yeah, just a little bit under 125 minutes played for Flindell. 1-1 on the year. 11.6 goals against average and a 78.9 save percentage. Disher exits the game, having allowed 6 goals. Now, trouble. A push down and a shoving match between Richard Morgan. On the far side, one of the Portland LumberJax is down. I believe that's Brody Merrill, who's right in front of his bench, still on his knees. That's Brody Merrill there. That's what started the scuffle, was Merrill was checked in front of his bench, and that got his teammates to go after the stealth. 6-4 the score, started the second quarter, and 11 seconds in, we'll have some penalty time.
Looked like Rabel was going to start to head to the bench. He goes back out. And it looks like number 20 for the stealth, Santos. Shaden Santos will sit down. See if we can find a replay off of the Merrill penalty. We weren't exactly saw what happened.
A power play for Portland.
Here we go again. Here you see Brody comes around the corner. Rabel goes up high, and Santos just clears him high, stick right underneath the chin. Kind of what we saw from Merrill to Dutch earlier in the game. But that sent Brody to the turf, and he was down for a good minute. But again, penalty was just 11 seconds into this second quarter.
Officials this evening, Tom Sutton, Todd LeBranch, and Gary Raish. Jerry Raish, the officials. Derek Molosky, Peter Morgan, and Peter Jacobs will lead the far side. Shot down low, save. Richards off his shin guards. Conway and Powell was the other 2 on the set for Portland, which ranks 11th in the NLL in power play conversions, 40%. The penalty kill unit right in the middle for San Jose, 6th best in the league. San Jose trying to penalty kill the Santos cross-check and maintain a 6-4 advantage. 2 goals from Frank Rezataritz in the first, and then a goal from Doyle, Johnson, Zawicki, and Beers. San Jose gets 30 seconds off the penalty, which has 70 remaining. And back to work goes the Portland offense, trying to get back within 1. Powell to the near side as Portland works right to left. Conway at the top is Molosky. Has a long goal already. Pitches it to Conway. Low shot right into the chest pads. Put back by Jacobs. Won't go. A shoulder save as Richards takes the heat early on, but keeps it out of the net. For Richards now, he has saved 9 as a big cross check there put to the turf. Chris Hodgson. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty. 7 left for San Jose. Sedgwick to the far side into the corner. Rabel trying to do something with it. Put it back into his stick, but cannot get a shot off before time expires. And we've seen the physicality between the 2 teams in the previous 3 meetings this year starting to come out just a little bit more.
Yeah, as we spoke before, no love lost between these 2 squads. Scuffles in every game we've seen. And off the post right there by Peter. But again, I mean, very, very difficult for this team when you see each other so many times and have so much on the line right now, as even in the games later in the season, it was to position themselves for the conference playoffs. So, you know, like we said, no love lost as that ball off of Peter Morgan goes out of bounds towards the San Jose end.
That should expire the penalty. Only 5 seconds left. Long outlet pass by the goalie. Richards going to send it all the way into the Portland zone. And the LumberJax will control it, but the power play is dead. And Portland unable to first score of our second quarter. 6-4 on the break. Shot down low. Miss save Richards. Rebound cannot be picked up by Merrill. And now here comes Holmes on the outlet. Right in front. 1-on-1. Shot. And he gets the goal. San Jose leads by 3. 7-4. Steve Holmes on the breakaway. Picks up San Jose's 3rd straight goal. They lead by 3. for Holmes, his first goal of 2009.
Holmes, great time to have his first goal in the opening round of the playoffs, pushing it to 3-goal lead with 12:28 remaining here in the second quarter. San Jose really pushing the offensive intensity. And now Stewart picks up the loose ball, and he wants to run.
To the right, that's Merrill's shot. Down low, Richards saved it, and it falls backward. Gets the net to move, keeps it out of the net. Let's start to think of storylines of this game. 3 minutes into the third quarter. And a power play opportunity missed to open up the period. And then San Jose quickly comes down and gets a breakaway goal to lead by 3, the largest lead of the game. Shot in front, Flindell able to fall on top of it. Just kind of mark that in your notebook. 3 minutes into the second period and a big change of momentum.
As we talked about throughout everything, I mean, when you get to this point, you cannot miss opportunities, and that's what the Lumberjacks just did. Missed a power play opportunity, could have brought the game within 1, but instead cannot capitalize. They let up a cheap goal on the breakaway by Hodgson, and now they're down by 3.
In the corner, knocked down. Hard hit in front, shot missed, and he stepped on the crease. San Jose will have a moment to attend to San Jose's player in the corner, which just got clocked. Watch the replay as Powell meets up. I believe that was Sorensen who just gets shoved face first into the glass. And the hope is that Kyle Sorensen's okay. Powell got the rebound, goes in front, saves on the clear. Got his grill smacked right into the glass, but will walk off the field in his own power. From Ontario, Kyle Sorensen, the defender, does not have a goal tonight, but goes to the bench a little shaken up with 11.5 to play second quarter. Stealth lead the Lumberjacks 7-4.
Stephen Masters of the Lumberjacks Sports Information Department just handed us a note that says this is the first time a rookie goalie, has appeared in the franchise history for the Lumberjacks. That's a very great feat that Flindell is having right now, but finds himself in a tough position, being down 3, trying to shut out now a very potent San Jose offense.
Off the screen, goes back to work. Switch to the left side. Nice sliding save, Flindell, as you watch Sorensen still inside the San Jose bench. Portland hosting its first home playoff game since its inaugural season in 2006. I believe lost to Arizona that year. Portland trailing by 3. They're going to bring in the extra man. Flindell's going to race off with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Portland trying to close the gap with 6 to the far side. Delayed penalty the case. Inside, down low. Stroop going to miss it low. Picked up by San Jose. And then now Dan Stroop will get in to a little bit of a skirmish with Mike Kirk. Off the turf comes the 12-year man and says, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want your problems. And now it's going to be a power play for the Portland Lumberjacks, which finds itself down by 3.
I think this is a crucial time for Portland to really get back on the scoreboard. It's been a while since they have scored. The last goal they scored was by Derek Molosky, and that was at 9:44 remaining in the first. So they really need to capitalize on this power play, no matter how long it takes. But they need to get back to within 2 goals, really kind of keep this game tight. Because for San Jose, when they lead at halftime, interesting stat here, 5-0 if they go in halftime with the lead. So don't want to let that happen. As I said before, San Jose likes to play from ahead rather than behind.
Eric Martin called for the violation. He'll take a 2-minute seat. Shot, skip, score! Derek Molosky's second goal of the evening. The 10-year man has 21 on the year and gets the first goal since he scored nearly 10 minutes ago.
Derek Molosky, the quarterback for this team, skips one by. There's Peter to Derek. Derek, 5-hole skip shot, and that'll make it 7-5 with 10 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Portland converts a power play goal. Just a low shot, skipped Pete Richards to the spot and goes in. As Molosky able to get the goal, and it cuts the lead down 7-5. More bodies hit the turf. There had to be at least 6 or 7 players going after each other on the near side. We return to live action. Eric Martin, who just served that brief stint in the penalty box, amongst the guilty. And now Steve Holmes, who has that breakaway goal, brings it across for San Jose. Working against the Rook, Matt Flindell from Victoria, British Columbia, in the LumberJax net. Halfway through this possession, and under 10 to go in front. Missed the shot. Sorensen had it right on the doorstep. And then behind the net, the ball goes in and over the top. A goal scored. Is that Colin Doyle? No, that was Sorensen. Making Cam Sedgwick. How did that go in the net?
Sedgwick goes high. Ball ricochets off the back of the net. He picks it right back up and sweeps it right with Flindell. Doesn't know where the ball is. And kind of a rookie mistake there. The flag comes out, so Derek Keenan will challenge the call, saying that Sedgwick was in the box. So we'll take a timeout along with this team. 9:45 remaining, second quarter. You're watching the National Lacrosse League on the NLL Network. We'll take a look exactly what the referees are looking at right here as Sedgwick goes, like I said, to come across. Sedgwick picks up the ball, rotates around. I believe that ball is in before he touches anything within the crease. So we call, at least I call, the goal stands at 9:45 remaining here in the second. That would bring the score to 8-5, giving another 3-goal deficit to Portland try to come back from.
Each team 19 shots on goal as San Jose may lead 8-5 if the goal stands. For San Jose, they've made 11 saves. The goal will stand. For Portland, they have made 5 goals on 19 shots. Portland has saved, those 11. And the combination of Matt Disher and Matt Flindell. Matt Disher went to the locker room as he's been battling knee injuries all night. As you peer across to the Portland bench, does not appear to be out there. Still in the locker room being attended to. Center circle, face-off. Jones quickly comes out with it. Portland 1 goal in the second quarter. San Jose now with 2, leads 8-5 in the opening round of the 2000 playoffs. Ryan Powell off the screen, little give and go in front. Stewart down low, save off the shin guard. The put back wide to the left by Richard Morgan. Rebound chased out. Eric Martin shoved against the glass, trying to get out of trouble. Squirts loose and will work back up field for San Jose. Under 10 to play second quarter. Paul Rabel and the San Jose Stealth with possession.
One person we haven't said a lot of tonight is Rhys Dutch, the multiple-time Rookie of the Week in the NLL. So we'll see if he can start to get something going here. But, of course, Colin Doyle, a couple goals already today. Very, very dangerous, along with Zawicki there on the far side.
Zawicki, Custer kind of got an arm over the top. It's going to spark a penalty. San Jose is going to get a power play. They're going to call Jamison Custer for, I think, probably a hold. Yep. Hold on by Custer. It will send Portland to the penalty box for only the second time this evening. Brody Merrill served a 2-minute illegal cross-check penalty in the first quarter. And a timeout on the field with 8:51 to go second quarter. San Jose 8 and Portland 5 from the Rose Garden in Portland. Will return in a moment. You're watching the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
following tonight's action. There are 2 more playoff games this weekend, and you'll be able to watch them both live here on the NLL Network. Tomorrow it's the Buffalo Bandits hosting the Boston Blazers. That's a 7:30 and 4:30 Pacific start. And then on Sunday, the top-seeded Calgary Roughnecks host the Colorado Mammoth, 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific. Watch every game live right here on the NLL Network. That last game, the Calgary Roughnecks and the Colorado Mammoth, both teams want Colorado to win. That means whoever wins this game will then host Colorado next weekend. So, but again, we saw Calgary last game of the year, extremely potent and very good on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Calgary by far the most consistent team all year long as San Jose starts with the power play. 1 of 1 on power play opportunities this evening. 8.5 to go second quarter. Looking to extend an 8-5 lead. Brody Merrill almost took it away from Cam Sedgwick, who had that last goal. Doyle on top, 20 seconds, plenty of time. Down low, shot saved, Flindell. Rebound chased out. San Jose cannot pick it up off the turf. Finally able to scrape up the loose ball. Back to work goes Rhys Dutch over to the right side. Cam Sedgwick wide left, put back Flindell, saves it one more time, and that one's going to go in. Nope, off the crease. Excuse me, on the crease. I think that was Tom Johnson with the rebound. And now a minute 12 remaining on the penalty. Under 8 to play second quarter. Portland will bring it back across, trailing 8-5, just trying to get some time. You know, power plays can be horrible, a horrible situation when you're playing such an offensively great team like San Jose. You give them that extra man, you just want to watch that shot clock expire. Around the side goes Stewart. 5 seconds to shoot if he wants to. Up to the top, Conway will wind up. Had it blocked, and now has to try to defend. Picking it up off the turf at half midfield will be Holmes, who had that breakaway goal earlier. San Jose with 43 seconds left, trying to extend to a 4-goal lead.
Custer already up in the box, getting ready to come out. If power play goes the distance, it'll be under 7 minutes remaining here in the second quarter, in which he will come out. 8-5, 7:22 remaining in the second.
Near side, San Jose goes back to work, fake the behind the back. Dutch had it stripped away. Brody Merrill, here's the race. Against Richards, shot, got it! Short-handed goal for the Portland LumberJax. 8-6, Brody Merrill.
Something like that is exactly what Portland needs to light that fire to get back into this game, making it 8-6, 7:10 remaining, second quarter.
For Brody Merrill, his 15th goal of the year. The Orangeville, Ontario All-Star cuts the lead down to 2. Still 15 seconds left on the power play. Eric Martin streaking up the near side. Will cut it over to the top, brings it near the line. And now San Jose have 7 seconds left on the extra man. At top, Cam Sedgwick. Colin Doyle also on for this possession. Here comes Custer racing in, trying to equalize it. There's a shot. Did he get it in? How did that squeak in? San Jose, what a goal at the end of the power play. Zwicky able to squeak it in. A linear parallel shot to the net. And with 6:48 to go in the second, San Jose back up on top by 3.
Zwicky, literally, that had to be probably a 4-inch square. He could sneak that through, and does. Flindell almost making it to the post in time, but horrible timing right there. Custer comes out of the box, sprints back to the defensive side, cannot get there in time as Zwicky sneaks the pass, making it back to a 3-goal deficit, 9-6, with 6:48 remaining here in the second.
It is not a power play goal. It was equal strength as Custer was rushing on to the Portland side right before Zwicky pulled the trigger. I mean, we're talking 1-degree angle, trying to just throw it in there. What a shot by Zwicky. His first goal of the game, 33rd on the year. Whistle blows. Going to be a violation on the San Jose side. Brody Merrill had suffered a hard check earlier on. Nice pitch over to Peter Morgan. Peter Morgan yet to score. Has 29 goals this year, looking for number 30. And a big help it would be for Portland, trailing by 3. 6:19 to go and counting, second quarter. 6 seconds to shoot. Wind up and deliver. Said Peter Morgan didn't score. He must have heard us. as he winds up, puts it in. Portland down 9-7, but Peter Morgan has number 30 on the year.
Outstanding shot by big Peter Morgan. He is third on the chart in points for this LumberJax squad. Sat a long time in second behind Ryan Powell, but Peter, one of the more prolific point scorers for this squad, as Scott Stewart gets loose, shoots again, ricochets off Richards and into the net. That ball will stay in the possession of Portland.
It's a perfect example on the Peter Morgan goal of why the size of the Morgan brothers is always brought in. That 6'6" frame, he just put it over the top of everyone. And with the reach of your stick, you just get an angle that not a whole lot of people can defend. And that time it paid off for Portland, trying to get another one. Shot Campo in front, rebound maybe. Cannot get it off the turf as Richards. What an effort by Miloski. Gets himself off the turf and even tries to defend the outlet. Back the other way comes Rabel and San Jose, leading 9-7, approaching the 5-minute mark in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll recap the first half action from the Rose Garden in the Western Division playoff game. Sedgwick on the feed, gets it in front, puts it past Flindell, and San Jose's in double digits, leading 10-7. That gate is opened up, and San Jose has delivered. Nice feed by Doyle.
Great pick, really, right there by Johnson to free up Sedgwick. That goal should actually be attributed to Johnson, or at least give him an assist or something. But with that, what the LumberJax need to understand is what they have in goal. They don't have the veteran Matt Disher anymore. They have the rookie Matt Flindell. So what that brings out is that defense really needs to stiffen up and to help him out and give him more, and to not allow those quality shots to be taken in front of the net like Sedgwick has just had. So defense needs to step up for Portland, but again, Sedgwick, great shot. Johnson, great screen. And that's what's loosening up this defense as Zawicki gets there. Before he takes a shot, that'll be an illegal pick. We're going the other way for Portland.
You think about in the first quarter, a triangle-style pass from San Jose. Went cross-field twice, right in front of the net score. Another nice sense of teamwork there. Johnson with the screen, Doyle the feed, and Sedgwick picks up his second goal of the evening. Under 5 to play, Portland trailing 10-7 with possession, 13 seconds remaining. Velocity falls down, Manny knocks it loose, and then Richards just puts his stick up. Nice outlet pass right on target. Here comes San Jose, shot wide. Zawicki cannot put it in. Richards passed well. He passes quite well out of the net. What a long pass. Brody Merrill now picks it up. Cross to Tim Campo, who waits for some help. Powell off the bench. Portland playing offensively to the side of their bench. Powell kind of backs his way in, looking like Shaq, knocking it down to the crease, working against another defender with 10 to shoot. Cross pass, Morgan in front. Peter Morgan, shot save. Richards keeps San Jose up 10-7 with 4 minutes to go, and Kirk will bring it across for San Jose. Goals in the quarter. Steve Holmes on a breakaway, 2 from Sedgwick. Jeff Zawicki with 1. 4 goals in the second period for San Jose. Sedgwick Johnson near side with Doyle, who breaks free, working against David Morgan, shoved down as he approaches the crease, and Morgan pops it loose. Johnson picks it up with 5. Centering pass, missed. Rezataritz put back, that will go Flindell, solid in net. Outlet looking for Matt Yeager. The rookie chases it down to the corner, but San Jose will pick it back up. San Jose has been on the doorstep, nothing from long range until then, and this time it'll pay off as Eric Martin puts in the 11th goal of the night.
Eric Martin right there. As you just mentioned, nothing going from long range as he rips it. 5-hole pass, Flynn making it 11-7, 3:16 remaining. Let's take a look at this. Martin actually he's going to hold it up and this rips it. David Morgan did not come up to stop that shot. Got frozen by the thought of him taking it back and letting the offensive set. But David Morgan not doing a good job being proactive on the defensive end and allowing Martin to take that shot.
It almost appeared as if Tyler Cochran realized someone's got to pick him up. Came in a little bit too late before Eric Martin gets the big wide goal. For Martin, his 7th score of the year. Under 3 to play, 11-7. Stealth on top by the largest margin. It's 7. Shot down low. Putting the knees together. Kind of like Patrick Waugh of the Montreal Canadiens. And 2:51 remain in the second quarter with Portland trailing San Jose 11-7. We'll break away. You're watching the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by wallu.com. Decorate your office or home with a life-size decal of your favorite NLL players, including Stealth players Colin Doyle and Jeff Sawicki, and LumberJax players Corey Conway and Richard Morgan. Wallu also has the logos for every National Lacrosse League team. Show your team pride with a team decal exclusively from Wallu. For more information, visit wallu.com. That's wall-u.com.
Steve Holmes opened up the scoring in the second period for San Jose. Derek Molosky got a power play goal. And we'll talk a little bit about missed opportunities at halftime for Portland. They did get one beautiful breakaway from Merrill on the shorthanded goal, but then it was immediately answered back by San Jose, which leads 11-7 over Portland. Defending to our left, behind the cage, working on the doorstep, shot wide. To the right, Ryan Powell lost his stick in tow. 4 seconds left for Portland, trying one last-ditch effort. May not happen. Molosky missed everything off the Eilers dental sign, far side, next to Supercuts Pacific Power. You see them over there. Rose Garden, really decent crowd on hand, especially in that far upper left section. We are about 20 rows up, halfway between sections 100 and 200. Shot in front, Flindell. Save off the pads, picks it right up with the stick. For San Jose, it's 27th shot on Portland goalkeepers this evening, leading 11-7, and then now a turnover. Stroop could not handle the pass. Turnover going to lead to good things for San Jose, trying to extend it to the largest lead of 5. Rabel, one-on-one, works to the right, beating David Morgan, but does not have anything develop. And we'll back it out to Tom Johnson. Johnson with a goal on the evening, one-on-one, battling back to his left, trying to put it in, just missed wide left. Rebound at the top, down low. I think that's Dutch, and the shot going to bounce off the shin guards of Flindell.
As Yeager wants to run here near side. Portland trying to get this lead cut at least by 1. Get down by 3 going into the halftime. But approaching 1 minute left, they'll need to work, and they'll need to work fast with 15 already left on the shot clock.
In front, centering pass, Jacobs can't handle it. Pushed out to the near side corner. Ball's loose. Someone pick it up. Cannot do it. Finally, Jacobs has to ditch trying to get the ball and just keep San Jose with it. And now Kirk will run it up the near sideline. 2-on-2. San Jose looking to lead by more. Missed it wide to the left, out of play, and stops the clock with 49.9 seconds. Portland's energy has just been drained in the second quarter. Disher went out at the start of the period, and since then, Portland has not reacted positively. Derek Keenan will have to rally the troop at halftime. Here's Stewart off the screen. Easy save in front. Richards finally able to dig it out. And with 30 seconds left, only a 2-second differential. Timeout called for by San Jose with 28.4 seconds left. And a goal will give San Jose its largest lead of the contest. You were here for that last game against Calgary. Not a great offensive game for Portland. Kind of a bad way to end the season when you're taking the best team in the Western Division against a team that's supposed to be right behind it. Huge differential between them, but talk about the way this offense may have mimicked what you saw against Calgary in the final regular season game.
Exactly. With Calgary, they felt like there wasn't a lot to play for. They knew they were in the playoffs. They were already locked at the second seed. They knew they were already playing San Jose, so they came out somewhat lackadaisical, didn't come out with a lot of energy, kind of came up at the end of the game. But again, it's like a bag of peanuts. With the last peanut you have, and it's a bad one, it'll stick for a while until you're able to flush it out. And that's what's happening here tonight. I mean, the offense is not getting set to a point that they are able to work efficiently. They got some good transitions that we've talked about before. Flip side, they haven't been able to work in the offensive set that they've liked to. A couple penalties, power plays they haven't been able to take care of, just like they couldn't take care of the Calgary game. So a little bit of the hangover effect. It's been a while since last played, but still, the rush should be knocked off by now. But again, being down by 4 is not a good position to be in against a very potent team like San Jose, which they simply cannot keep out of the net. Always an answer back, and now it's being elapsed to a 4-goal deficit.
And San Jose had won 3 of its last 4 heading into this evening, including 2 wins on the road. San Jose lost once, won once in the Rose Garden this year with 10 seconds left in the first half. We'll try to get up more. They're up 11-7 with 5 seconds. Doyle rushes in, trying to get it over the top, misses mark. Off the referee, shot clock will expire before San Jose can do anything with it. Only 0.6 seconds remain, and Portland will let the clock run out to end the first half. Hey, start the clock. What's going on? Halftime it is. There you go, 11-7. San Jose takes a 4-goal lead into the locker room in a second quarter that saw Matt Disher leave on the front, and at the end of it, a period that Portland would care not to remember. Only 3 goals scored by the LumberJax in period number 2. San Jose up 11-7 at the break. Kyle Stanfield, myself, Ryan Goff, inviting you to come back. Halftime is next from the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon, the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs, when we return on the NLL Network.
Welcome back to tonight's presentation of the National Lacrosse League on the NLL Network. Your halftime report is brought to you in part by Reebok Lacrosse, performance engineered, technology-driven, NLL-proven. Your move, Reebok Lacrosse, by Sirius Satellite Radio, with the most live sports, news, talk, and entertainment. Everything worth listening to is now on Sirius, and by NLLProShop.com, your official online home for authentic apparel, merchandise, and Reebok Lacrosse equipment. Visit NLLProShop.com today. Kyle Stanford, Ryan Goff, back here at the Rose Garden.
Halftime score, San Jose 11, Portland 7 in the first round of the NLL Western Division Playoffs. Earlier today, New York defeated Rochester 11-10 in overtime to claim the first round of the Eastern Division Playoffs. Coming up tomorrow, two more playoff games. Tomorrow, Boston and Buffalo in the Eastern Division, and then on Sunday, Colorado is up at the Saddle Dome in Calgary to take on the Western Division #1 seed, the Roughnecks. 11-7 the score, San Jose and Portland, with the Stealth leading by 4. Portland opened up the scoring. Richard Morgan, the early goal. Portland led 1-0, but it's been the only time in the game that Portland has led. San Jose came back, 2 quick goals from Andrew Beers and Colin Doyle, the latter being a power play goal for San Jose, a team that's great on the power play, entering the game second in the NLL in extra man opportunities. Portland then answered with Scott Stewart. San Jose comes back with Frank Rezataritz, and then Portland has Ryan Powell score his 19th goal of the year. Rezataritz strikes again. Molosky answers, just really back and forth in that first quarter. And finally, San Jose answers back-to-back goals to end the first quarter from Jeff Sawicki and Tom Johnson. 6-4 San Jose at the end of the first, but then the second quarter is where San Jose blew it open. Outplayed Portland, which lost his goaltender, Matt Disher, who heads to the locker room. A little banged up is the veteran Matt Disher.
Coming into the goal for Matt Disher is rookie Matt Flindell. So kind of going from a veteran, experienced goaltender to a rookie, unexperienced goaltender. Kind of a flip of two different sides there. But as the hand of the LumberJax were dealt, and they had to play with it. 5 goals for San Jose in the second period, 3 for Portland, which elapses to this 4-goal deficit going into the second half.
Steve Holmes for San Jose scored his first goal of the 2009 season, a breakaway to open up scoring in the second quarter. And that was where it looked like Portland missed an opportunity, a power play opportunity. Portland could not capitalize on it. 3 minutes in, they missed the power play, and then Holmes gets that quick goal on the outlet. Made it 7-4 San Jose on top. Derek Molosky would eventually get a Portland power play goal later on in the period, about 5 minutes into the contest, or into the period, Made Portland 1 of 2 in the first half in power play goals. Cam Sedgwick would answer, though, and that was kind of the rhythm San Jose established. Portland would score, San Jose a quick answer, and none more crucial than after Brody Merrill scored Portland's shorthanded goal about halfway through the second quarter. Jeff Sawicki, 22 seconds later, answers and makes it a 3-goal deficit again for Portland. Sawicki, Morgan, Sedgwick, and Martin round out the scoring to end that second quarter. Just those 2 missed opportunities really stand out in the second quarter for Portland.
Yeah, those 2, and then on the defensive side, allowing San Jose to get to the front of a net on an inexperienced goaltender. We'll bring that up again because that's going to be one of the main highlights of this game, is really the defense really not stepping up and helping out the goaltender for the most part of Flindell. So a couple of missed opportunities on the offensive side. I'd say 3 or 4 opportunities on the defensive side, either opportunities missed or not picking someone up in transition, like the Martin coming down, ripping it from the wide line, past Flindell up on transition, nobody stopping the ball. So with both those there, it's difficult to see. Well, it's not difficult, actually, to see why the LumberJax are down by 4 and the San Jose lead going into the second half.
Only 2 penalties for either team. Penalties not a big deal, but a lot of physical play. You saw Brody Merrill take a shot in front of his bench. Kyle Sorensen smacked on the corner in one of the zones. Throughout the first half, a lot of players hit the turf and hit it hard. But at the end of the half, San Jose leads Portland 11-7. The winner of this contest will move on to either host Colorado or travel to Calgary in the Western Division Championship game coming up next weekend. And when we return, the final 30 minutes of the contest, playoff time in Portland, with San Jose leading 11-7. Ryan Goff, Kyle Stanfield, second half is next. You're listening and watching the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
If the Portland LumberJax want to regain or keep their Western Conference championship, they're going to have to do something that has never happened this year, and that has come back on San Jose, who is 5-0 leading at halftime. So offense needs to step it up. Defense needs to shut it down for Portland to come back. For San Jose, keep doing what you're doing. Any goal that's scored, you answer it quickly. Set the tone offensively like they did in the first half of scoring quickly and scoring at will.
Another stat that we had mentioned earlier in that first half, with Portland winning 5 of 6 games when they've had 7 or more players score a goal. 6 different players scored in the first half for Portland. That also might be in jeopardy of ending, depending on the outcome of the second half, which is underway for what is the Lumberyard in Portland, Oregon, the Rose Garden. As Portland starts off left to right in the second half, wearing the black home unis, and the San Jose Stealth, wearing the road whites, will open up with possession off the face-off. Paul Rabel, a 6'3", 225-pounder from Maryland, near side, along with Rhys Dutch, Rookie of the Week several times, as you mentioned. 5'11", 200 pounds, Victoria, BC. Has it, trying to use the screen from the 5'9", 195, Jeff Sawicki. Sedgwick sets the screen for the captain, Colin Doyle. Flip behind his back. Merrill will run. Has Richard Morgan to his right. One-man defense. Richard Morgan sets it up. Save. And Merrill goes down as he had contact. San Jose with the rebound. will bring it across. Great breakaway. Zawicki sets up his shot into the knees of Flindell, who covers it up. And a minute into the third period, each team with a good opportunity. Portland's a little bit greater, does not come out with fruit. As Ryan Powell and the Portland offense goes back to work on the San Jose half. Loose stick, there's a nice backdoor cut. Conway missed it just wide. Derek Molosky with the rebound, near side, sets things up. That's Tim Campo, races toward the front, diving, and deflected on the shot. Nice defense provided by Mike Kirk. A minute and a half in, 4-point lead for San Jose. Saw Santos just check off there. He had a couple of penalties served, make that one penalty served in the first half. And then Frank Rezataritz, 2 goals after having only scored 7 in the regular season. Zawicki cuts it back to his left, 7 to shoot, skips it through, beats Flindell for the score, and San Jose is up by 5, 12-7.
Can't really do too much about that one. Again, Pat Jones on the defense of Zawicki. He wheels and goes low. Captain tries to stop him in some way, shape, or form, but Zawicki sneaks it by Flindell, making it a 5-goal lead, 12-7 with 13:21 remaining. Lumberjacks need to get something going and get something going quick, but that's exactly what San Jose needed to get this second half started.
San Jose lost it off the Portland bench. We'll give it back to the Lumberjacks, which trail 12-7. The goal from Zawicki, I believe that's his 3rd of the night. Hat trick for Jeff Zawicki. As we mentioned earlier, had been fairly quiet. Also, Rhys Dutch has been fairly quiet too. No goals yet for Dutch, but Zawicki with the first 3-goal output of the evening. Shot deflected out off Richards, will stay the way of Portland, which trails 12-7, 2 minutes into the third quarter.
As you mentioned, a fairly clean game so far penalty box-wise, but again, very, very physical as Molosky takes a shot there. Very physical game, quick outlet to Sorensen. Sorensen with the shot saved by Flindell. Codron will pick it up. For the most part, it's been a very, very physical game, but nobody's really going to the box. The officials doing a great job kind of concealing the physicality and making that happen on a great shot right there by Brody Merrill.
You watch the Sorensen deflection. Brody Merrill gets the score. Nice pass and feed from Portland to make it happen. Cuts the gap down to 12-8. Brody Merrill scores his 2nd goal of the evening, 16th on the year. We'll get the replay in just a moment. Jamison Custer faces off, wins it for Portland, but it squirts out to Eric Martin, who will bring it up for San Jose.
Pat Jones not taking a majority of the face-offs tonight. Custer has been more of a physical presence on that face-off against a smaller San Jose defender, and we'll go back to the replay. Here's right in front. There's Brody. Brody goes near shoulder over Richards, making his 2nd goal of the night. 8 goals for the Lumberjacks, 12-8. They bring it down to 12 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
San Jose had it saved, working against Flindell on the other end. And now this way, San Jose saved by Richards, stopping the shot of Tim Campo. San Jose leads Portland 12-8. Early third quarter of the opening round, opening game of the Western Division playoffs. San Jose won the last meeting between these two teams in the Rose Garden, 13-8. As the lead right now, Dutch misses wide to the right. Does not get a new shot clock. If San Jose can corral it up, they cannot. Merrill with a breakaway. 2-on-2 with Scott Stewart to help. Shot missed. Fell behind the net. Long rebound chased out by San Jose. The Stealth will bring it up, continuing to lead by 4. Give and go. Sorensen down low. Missed it 5-hole. Rebound chased out behind the cage. Now it's come loose. Flindell's got to get back, and he does. San Jose will keep it alive. With under 11 to play, third quarter, out to Zawicki. Saw Flindell kind of leave it vacant a little bit too long there. Zawicki fakes right, stabs it back to his left, in front, diving, save. He touched the crease anyway. And Portland will get it back. But Portland won the meeting last year in the playoffs, 18-16, went on to win the first 2 meetings this year before the mentioned 13-8 victory last meeting at the Rose Garden, late March. Can San Jose win 2 in a row and advance to the Western Division Championship game a week from now? Woloski, low shot, easy save into the pads of Richards. Man, this Portland shots have not been anything to much contest. Tyler Richards has had several. Hit him right in the pads. Easy rebounds. Rabel splits the defense, puts it up top, zings it through the net, and San Jose gets a 13-8 lead on the first goal this evening from Paul Rabel. Made it look easy. Split the defense, went high, down to the bottom shelf, and gets the goal to put San Jose up 13-8.
As you talked about earlier, Ryan, what you can do, I can do better. And back-to-back, Jeff Sawicki here, the third, scores. Brody Merrill scores right back again. And there's Rabel. You see him cut across. Bad defense right there, going for the block. I believe that was Forget. Forget couldn't come up with it, left Rabel wide open, and sneaks it past Flindell. So with that, a back-to-back game. If this game is going to stay at a 5 deficit, I mean, obviously, Stealth are going to sneak out of here with a very comfortable win. But on their side, they're getting shots that they would love to have any time of the week, right in front of the cage of Flindell. And right there, Dutch sneaks it past Flindell, making a 6-goal deficit now with 9:35 remaining in the third quarter. Great shot by Rhys Dutch.
Largest lead for San Jose. 6 goals now, 14-8. Rhys Dutch, 36 goals on the year. Gets his first this evening. And for San Jose, they continue to roll and build the lead in the third quarter. Off the screen, bounces it into the net. And San Jose looks to have command of the contest. Eric Martin getting tangled up, beaten across the head, double team, and there's going to be a penalty coming up against Portland. Eric Martin freed up, a little fake, not going to go. Far side, believe that's Mike Grimes. And a little John going on. 30 seconds, set up the defense as the delayed penalty coming up against Portland. It'll be the third power play for San Jose. Out top for Colin Doyle. Rabel and Dutch out up top. Extra man as they empty the net. In front, missed it over the top. Shot by Zawicki won't go. Rebound, Portland. But the penalty coming up will give San Jose its third power play of the evening. When we come back from a timeout on the field, head into the box is Matt Yeager for Portland. 8:53 to go, third quarter. San Jose 14 and Portland 8. You're listening and watching the 2009 NLL Playoffs on the NLL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Reebok. Want to play like a pro? Join the revolution. Reebok's new 9K O-Tech handle and 9K head. Performance engineered, technology-driven, NLL proven. Your move, Reebok Lacrosse. Visit InsideLacrosse.com/Reebok for all the new Reebok Lacrosse gear and more information. Reebok, a proud partner of the National Lacrosse League.
Paul Rabel, Rhys Dutch, back-to-back goals in less than a minute, has San Jose on top of Portland 14-8. With 8.5 to go third quarter in the opening round of the Western Division Playoffs. I'm Ryan Goff with Kyle Stanfield. Rose Garden in Portland. Portland and the LumberJax with possession, 8 to shoot. Triple team, ball squirts loose. Nowhere to go for Stewart. And San Jose will bring it back up. San Jose has dominated the mid-quarters. Out physical. Out in front has San Jose been. banging up and muscling the Portland LumberJax. Wind up, Dutch will shoot and score. Back-to-back goals for Dutch. And just like you snap your fingers, 7-goal lead for San Jose.
Just as in last year, Portland goes down to San Jose, beats them in HP Pavilion, goes on to win the Western Conference, and plays for the Champions Cup. This year, that was Portland being in the 4th seed. On the flip side of it, San Jose comes into this game as the 3rd seed and is 4-2 in their last 6 games. So they started 3-7, but are coming into the playoffs hot. And that's exactly what you need in any sort of playoff scenario, is a hot team coming in late.
15-8, San Jose leads. Back-to-back goals from Rhys Dutch. Paul Rabel is on the near side as San Jose sets things up. Quick back-to-back-to-back possessions. San Jose has gotten into the Portland zone way too frequently for Portland's liking. On the other end, the LumberJax have been ineffective trying to get it in the net. Only Brody Merrill a goal in this quarter, but he's the one who steps in front of that pass, and he'll lead the charge. 4-on-2 for Portland. Richard Morgan to the left, deflected off the bar, and long rebound out to San Jose. They'll have a chance to answer. 2-on-1 to the far side, into the pads of Flindell. Rebound picked up by Grimes, and he's inside the crease. And we'll give it right back to Portland. 6:49 to go, 3rd quarter. San Jose 15 and Portland 8. Tyler Richards in goal, 3-1 on the year for San Jose. Has an outstanding performance. Saves it at the knees there, as he has made on the night 26 saves. And whistle blows. Looks like we have a penalty coming up against San Jose. There'll be Steve Holmes to the box. And for Portland, its 3rd power play of the evening, trying to cut into a 7-goal deficit with 6.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Derek Wolosky, Peter Morgan go to work with Peter Jacobs down low and Ryan Powell. In front, Peter Morgan, far side for Corey Conway. Here's the windup, shot deflected. Ball chased out. Conway will pick it up. Has 10 seconds left to shoot. Jacobs to the near side. Wolosky pitches it back. Peter Morgan bounces it high and out of play. So back to San Jose. Minute 30 remaining on the penalty.
Going back to the thought, hot teams going to the playoffs are always so dangerous. Those teams that sneak in late. San Jose had to play to the very, very last of the season to find out where they were going to be. Not as far as Colorado needed to go to make sure that they had to win to get in. But still, San Jose had to play all the way to the end of the year. They lost. They beat Colorado in overtime on April 11th to really seal the deal as their 3rd place in the Western Conference. And that was an OT in front of 16,000 people in front of the Pepsi Center. An astronomically great crowd for NLL Playoffs. But San Jose comes in here hot and confident. In return, Portland comes in here kind of weak and somewhat sluggish. So as they can be seen in the score and just obviously in the type of play Portland has had tonight. Just like that, Wolosky shot, center mass to Richards. The pinpoint accuracy isn't on tonight for Portland.
San Jose opened up the year losing 7 of its first 10 and then rallied to get into the postseason, winning 3 of its last 4. Comes into the night 7-9 on the year against 9-7 Portland. LumberJax finishing 2 games better than the Stealth, but have not looked like it. Coyle flips the wicket in front, wide left, missed the shot. Nice passing. Colin Doyle talked about getting open. It says, it doesn't really matter. I'm in the winning games. If it's there, it's there. I'll flip it back. I'll get my teammates involved. I'll look to score when I need to, but I don't care if I get 10 assists or I get 2 as long as we win the game. But his ball dishing skills are tremendous, as is that shot from Corey Conway. Top shelf, Conway gets the score. Portland, its 9th goal of the night, trails 15-9.
That's something you've seen Corey Conway do all season. Always loves the high shot, always loves it in front, always kind of loves it from deep right there, about 15 out. Loves to rip it from right there and does it high side. Great shot to sneak it right up there in that upper 90. Past Richards, one of the spots that Richards or any goalie really can't reach. So great shot by Corey Conway. We'll try to get him back into the loop in action. We haven't said his name enough tonight. Corey, one of the prolific scorers for this LumberJax squad, who can score pretty much at will with his size, his accuracy.
He's back at it again. Power play goal for Conway. In front, shot down low, missed. Richard Morgan out of play. And will stop on the field. A timeout with San Jose leading Portland 15-9. Corey Conway, 7th player to score for Portland tonight. 15-9, 4:13 to go, third quarter. San Jose leads Portland. You're watching the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
After every NL home playoff game, go to NLinsider.com for exclusive analysis from the sport's most knowledgeable writers, as well as video highlights and photos from all the hard-hitting action. The NLinsider.com brought to you by the writers and editors of Inside Lacrosse Magazine and InsideLacrosse.com. Kyle Stanford, Ryan Goff back here in the Rose Garden, 15-9 in favor of the San Jose Stealth with right around 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Can San Jose hold on in the final 20 minutes to avenge the loss last year that sent Portland to the Western Division Championship game, eventually the Champions Cup game, as getting pushed down. Richard Morgan has given Colin Doyle all he wants. He holds on to it and feeds it to Frank Rezatarits, who's still able to score. Colin Doyle gets what he wanted, knocked to the turf, picked it back up, pitches it over to Frank, and Rezatarits, can you believe it, second hat trick of the night for a guy who came in only 7 goals on the year, 16-9.
Predominantly a distributor of the ball rather than a scorer, with 9 assists on it, but he had only 7 goals. Rezatarits coming in like a kind of the secret weapon almost. You're like, nobody knows about the year, and he comes in and scores a hat trick already.
It's May 1st. In like a lion, out like a lamb is some way I'm going to connect that to what he's done tonight. But Frank Rezatarits has San Jose up 16-9.
What is great for San Jose in that exchange was that happened before the penalty was exchanged. But still, no, it's 5-on-5. So with that penalty does not take place. So we're still on a full strength on both sides. Milosky picks up it and rips it again. Center mass on Richards. There's quality shots as he raglags quickly to Rabel. Rabel able to collect, shoots way high, and back out to Portland.
Took it out on the shot clock. Paul Rabel not able that time. Rebound out to Portland, under 3 to play, third quarter. Peter Morgan squeezes it past. And the brick wall that has been Tyler Richards all night, finally a kink in the armor. Portland's in double digits, trailing 16-10.
Peter Morgan playing well tonight, getting on the board multiple times. Peter has been that person, his 31st this season. Peter, great job going 5-hole on Richards. Still down by 6. 2 minutes left, well, actually more like 3 minutes left here in the third. If Portland needs to get something going, they need to get it probably within right around 4 to start the fourth. And as you know, these teams can score quickly and efficiently. So no matter what happens, this game really isn't over.
Here's a shot, Dutch, and I was just going to say, as Dutch puts it through, as long as San Jose doesn't answer immediately, and as I think it, Rhys Dutch gets the third trio of goals scored by a player, his third of the night, 38 on the year for Dutch, and immediately answers the Portland score. If you look back at some of the goal scoring on the evening so far, Portland opened up with the goal 3 minutes into the first quarter. 19 seconds later, San Jose answered it. Scott Stewart scored the next goal for Portland less than 30 seconds later. San Jose answered it. It just has been San Jose finding the answer whenever Portland would get some offensive momentum. That's why the Stealth have distanced itself by 7 late in the third quarter. Shot down low, missed. Rebound out to San Jose. As Grimes will circle the wagons. Collision far side as Conway trying to help out his teammate who got hammered on the turf is Derek Molosky, laid out by San Jose. And there's a discussion on what's going to happen.
Looks like Rabel's going to sit down for that. Paul goes on Molosky. He kind of looks at it and says, hey, game solidified anyway, up by 7. But no room for that, especially with this type of game going right now. 17-10, 17 goals. Once it got to 15, was already the most allowed by Portland this season, so anything else is just icing on the cake. But Molosky will also sit down, and it'll be a man down on both sides. Molosky kind of instigated the whole scene. Molosky went down, and Rabel just finished it, so both of them will sit down.
And the referees have done a good job tonight, holding the whistles, letting each team play it out. This time finally giving what is the 4th penalty on each team. 17-10 the score, San Jose leads. Advantage has not been power plays as you would have hypothesized it could have been heading into the game, with San Jose having such a distinct advantage when having the extra man. Right now, even strength with San Jose and possession. Doyle working back behind the net with Kodrin. Zawicki, near side, will work it back to his right in front of the doorstep. Nice late reach in by Brody Merrill to pop it loose. And battle for it in the corner. Scramble. Merrill is so quick trying to hack and get the ball away from Dutch. Does not. Zawicki with 3 to shoot. Back to Dutch. He puts it down low, off the pad, save. San Jose may get a second chance. What a diving scoop to pick it up. And then Martin, footstep off the boards, keeps it from going out of play. And the PA guy goes, well, that was kind of neat. Down low, and it results in a goal. Diving through the crease, Tom Johnson. And San Jose leads 18-10. What an offensive effort. You see San Jose wanting to get that goal in, and they do so on 3 magnificent plays. That starts right here. Eric Martin, the little skater grind, picks it back up and kind of eyes the bench. And that was right after the reach in, and then a nice crossfield pass, diving through, beats Flindell to the stick side.
That is the epitome of this game right there. San Jose and Eric Martin. That was the best I have seen this entire season.
Look on NLL.com for that as a highlight of the game. But we've seen 3 distinct offensive efforts by San Jose tonight. Crossfield passing, nice screen set up, teamwork. San Jose has done a great job of showing how cohesive their offensive unit is. Answer back by Portland. Peter Morgan puts it in. Hat trick for Peter Morgan comes with under a minute to go, third quarter.
That's been his shot of the evening, as that skip shot goes low, 5-0 on Richards. He somehow could not collect that ball when that from such a high angle. I see Peter rolls to his left here, and see every time he shoots low, skips it past, ball bounces outside the crease and still hops in. So Peter doing a great job. And there's Scott Stewart with a shot, again saved by Richards. And again, Portland unable to go back-to-back goals tonight.
40 seconds remain. That's plenty of time for San Jose to score. They've done so well answering off Portland goals. What can they do here with 30 seconds left and 20 on the shot clock? 18-11, San Jose leads Portland. Winner moves on, loser does not, and ends the 2009 season. Zawicki near side with 10. Lane opens up, shot off the pad, and it's going to be empty shot clock if San Jose can get it back. they'll have an opportunity. They can even kick out the goalie if they want to, and they will. Richards will hustle to the bench with 8. San Jose with the extra man. 5. Shot at top. Doyle off the bar. Long rebound out to midfield. And a long shot will not happen for San Jose. They came so close. But no cigar. 18-11 the score after 3. San Jose leading Portland. And when we return, the final 15 minutes from the Rose Garden in Portland. You're watching the National Lacrosse League Playoffs on the NLL Network.
You can now wear what the pros wear and play with the same equipment used by the world's greatest lacrosse players. You can find it all in one place by visiting NLLProShop.com. It's your online home for authentic and replica jerseys, team merchandise, and the best equipment in the game produced by Reebok. Visit NLLProShop.com and get in the game. Start of the fourth quarter, 18-11 in favor of San Jose. This crowd says the game is not over, but we'll see what San Jose can do, being up by 7 and at the end of their NL season.
We'll try to effort Portland's largest deficit heading into the fourth quarter. Likewise, what San Jose's largest lead has been at the start of a fourth quarter. But 7 points, 7 goals is quite comfortable to open up the final period and a chance to move on in the NLL playoffs. Reza Taret's one of 3 San Jose Stealth with 3 goals on the evening. 5 to shoot left for San Jose, looking to extend the lead. Save up high. Missed the net. Matt Flindell's been in the goal for Portland since the start of the second quarter. Put back by Stewart. Going to miss wide to the right. San Jose trying to scrape it up off the boards. Rushing, going. Mike Kirk has a chance. Missed it wide to the right. And now Grimes will get it over and back. Portland will not have to defend as Portland will pick it back up. Corey Conway. Only 1 goal from Conway. Ryan Powell only 1 goal. It's been Peter Morgan who has 3, but no back-to-back goals put in by Portland on the evening.
When you're looking to come back into a ballgame, that's exactly what you do not need, is for your inability to stop the other team from scoring between the goals that you score. And there's Ryan Powell with a turnaround. Corey Conway with the pickup. When you're unable to do that, you're not going to get inside of any game. The best you can ever do is tie. So 8-2-11, 13 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
In front, Malosky missed it. Rebound, trying to cover it up is Richards. He finally does. As the rook, Tyler Richards, is on his way to 4-1 on the year. And the only loss that he has in that 5-game stretch came when he split time with Matt Royk, who spent the majority of the year in goal for San Jose. Royk played 13 games this year, shot in front for San Jose, saved. Whereas Richards has played 7 and is second best in the NLL in goals against average and save percentage. Not hurting himself here in the second category, as he has saved 32 shots in the San Jose net tonight. The Stealth on top of the LumberJax, 18-11, 2 minutes into the final period of regulation.
Jacks need to move quickly. Flindell out of the cage, giving that extra man advantage to Portland. It was delayed penalty on San Jose as Powell tried to move, and now send one of the Stealth to the bench.
That Stroop just touched the San Jose defender, Shaden Santos, who just fell backward. The delayed penalty coming up, holding against San Jose. It looks like it's going to send Kyle Sorensen to the penalty box. I believe that's Sorensen's first penalty of the evening. Power play coming up for Portland. Derek Molosky to the far side. Peter Morgan. Back is there Tim Campo, Ryan Powell, Corey Conway near side. In the middle, Derek Molosky at top. Morgan pitches it down the right. Powell saving to the pads. No rebound opportunity. Grimes has a running opportunity. He'll slow it down. Wisely saying, I don't need to rush anything. Tick time off the penalty and wait for help with 12:17 to go fourth quarter. 18-11, San Jose leads.
Intricate time here for Portland and for San Jose. If San Jose is able to kill this penalty, that really will solidify the game for them.
Shot.
Like you said, shot by San Jose right there, but without that ability for Portland to score right now and get it back within 6, trying to average a goal every other minute coming down the stretch. But without that, they can't do anything without this power play goal right here.
Powell at the top, fakes right, gives it now over to Peter Morgan. On the shot clock, 10 seconds. Cutter, Powell in front, tried to bounce it off the Turpin, score does not. Rebound Stroop. He came out with it, didn't he? But San Jose able to pick it up away from him. Tomorrow, Boston and Buffalo, the two 10-6 teams in the Eastern Division, the 2-3 matchup. Earlier, number 1 ranked New York defeated Rochester 11-10 in overtime. The winner of this contest moves on to either host Colorado or travel to Calgary in the Western Division Championship game next week. Calgary, Colorado open up on Sunday. Power play, 20 minutes left, and it looks like Portland will come up empty, trailing 18-11. San Jose has the time left to expire the penalty on Sorensen, who's trying to communicate with his bench down the box, moving his arms. You want me to come in? You want me to go to the bench? Bench? What do you want me to do? He'll come in now with 2, now 1. Sorensen out of the box, shot missed wide to the right by San Jose on the PK unit. Sorensen comes in to help as Portland will bring it upfield. Jones pass to Merrill. He'll check off. 10:28 to go. And time's running out on the Portland Jack season. Off goes Flindell. Underneath. Score! Silverback gets it. His 10th of the 2009 season. Dan Stroop gets the goal.
Stroop with a sweet shot, going low, falling down, gets it to that kind of the epitome 6 goals down at 10:16 remaining. And before they see Dan trying to figure out how to get it towards the net and able to sneak it by Richards, who wasn't really ready for that shot.
He's in that triple team, and he's just like, what? Okay, I'll just do this. And puts it through, squeezes it between the tender and the post, gets the goal, cuts the lead down 18-12 with 10 to go. Works. Hey, it works. Now, will San Jose answer like they've done all night? Technically, that could be considered back-to-back. Nope, back-to-back goals. Oh, yeah, Peter Morgan and now Dan Stroop scoring at the end of the third and the start of the fourth. 18-12, San Jose leads. Off. Flindell goes again. Portland, to keep the season alive, will continue trying to add a man and let the net be empty. Powell, near side, looking for the lane, over the top, missed. Long rebound, picked up. Open net. Grimes can throw it if he wants to. Flindell trying to help, pokes away. Here's Hodgson in front, score. Now backfired. San Jose 19 and Portland 12 with 9:17 to go in the final period. You got to try It doesn't work there. Nice patience, too, by Grimes. Wait for some help and opens things up as Curtis Hodgson right in front will put it through.
If you're Coach Hall for San Jose, this is exactly what you want to see tonight. You want to see physical play for somewhat of an undersized team, and you want to see the offensive production from the guys you usually see it from. It's just icing on the cake to see Rezateritz come in and score a hat trick, or for Zwicky to have a great production like he's had. But I mean, they're walking in the next game with the most confidence I think they've had all season, except in this game, with a little chip on their shoulder, knowing that they deserve to be here, and then coming into Portland and really wiping the floor with the LumberJax.
Timeout on the field, 19-12. San Jose leads Portland 9 minutes away from avenging a playoff loss a year ago to advance in this, the 2009 National Lacrosse League Playoffs. You're watching on the NLL Network.
Following tonight's action, there are 2 more playoff games this weekend, and you'll be able to watch both of them live here on the NLL Network. Tomorrow, it's the Buffalo Bandits hosting the Boston Blazers. That's a 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start. Then on Sunday, the top-seeded Calgary Roughnecks host the Colorado Mammoth, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Watch every playoff game right here live on the NLL Network. 9:03 remaining in the fourth quarter, 19-12 in favor of San Jose. San Jose will start with the ball out of the media timeout. San Jose, as we said before, production has been explosive for them. They're just trying to add on to it right now. Richards will exit the game, bringing a 6th man on for San Jose, giving them a 6-on-5 advantage, even though we're already up by 7. For San Jose, I think they really want to not let up on this game in the last 9 minutes, not leave any bad tastes in their mouth as they go into the next series when they'll need every single piece of production they have against either Calgary or against Colorado. Earlier this year, they played Colorado both very early, both in January. They lost to Calgary in HP Pavilion 12-10, and they lost at Calgary in the Satellite Dome 16-13. So they played Calgary tight both games. But again, that offensive production exactly wasn't there. But with this outcome, you never know. Anytime they can score this many goals, it'd be tough to beat. So San Jose's got a legitimate shot of upsetting whoever they play in the next round.
A 7-point advantage for San Jose, 19-12, approaching the 8-minute mark of the fourth quarter. San Jose led entering the period by 7, the largest margin that Portland had been down this whole year. Last time, in the last loss to San Jose at the Rose Garden. And talk about a turnaround for the Stealth as Ryan Powell brings it in for Portland. Halfway through the shot clock, now down to 10. Behind the net, going to work, pushing and shoving is Conway. Powell in front, nice delivery. Shot diving will not go for Strub. Mentioned a 3-7 record to open up the season for San Jose. That's when they knocked down Jeff Dowling. He resigned as the San Jose's head coach. They were 3-7. From there, Joe Romero took over. And now Chris Hall has been named the head coach. What a transition it has been for San Jose, which leads 19-12, 7 minutes to go. Coming back up in front, Peter Morgan has 4.
Peter Morgan off the breakaway. Great outlet pass to find him as he streaks off the bench. 44 has 4 goals at 7:09 remaining in the fourth quarter, 19-13 in favor of San Jose. They're trying to get Flendell off the field. Keenan was calling for him to get that 6th man on, but once he saw the alley, he said, whoa, 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 hold up. He said, Brody Merrill, great heads-up play to release it that quickly down to Peter, and boom, 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 he is in the net. And right like that, they get it off the face-off. Custer with the shot. That ricochets all the way back out to center field when Holmes picks it up for San Jose.
Holmes has a breakaway goal on the evening. Will slow things down. San Jose allowed to be patient, leading by 6. 7 minutes and counting away from a playoff victory. Portland was in the Champions Cup a year ago, but in danger of ending its season in the opening round of the Western Division playoffs this year. San Jose, I don't believe, has ever gone to a Champions Cup final. Doyle off the screen, kind of got checked, almost lost it, now does. Shot clock expired anyway. Portland will get it back. Racing up will be Yeager. Flendell will check off. Far side, Merrill, back to Yeager. Oh, over the shot, Matt. And this is going to be bad news bears for Portland, trying to bring it out underneath. Sorensen does. Oh, excuse me, that was Sedgwick feeds it up to Sorensen. Back to work goes San Jose. Johnson's to the near side, going against Sedgwick. Kicks the ball to Sawicki and gives it back to Portland with under 6 to play. 19-13 to score. San Jose will win back-to-back games over Portland if they hold on, even the season series at 2 apiece, but more importantly, advance in the postseason. Has not allowed back-to-back goals by Portland all evening, and now increased violation. We mentioned that. Go back to the second quarter. A power play opportunity for Portland. Does not get a goal. The LumberJax then allow a quick goal from Holmes, who has it now near side. That made it 7-4. And as San Jose pulled away in the second quarter, you had that quick answer, Merrill, shorthanded goal. That was answered 22 seconds later by Sawicki. San Jose and Colin Doyle score now to extend San Jose to a 20-goal output, leading 20-13. Nothing has worked in net tonight for the Portland LumberJax.
20 goals against on 50 shots. Has to be the highest that San Jose has put up in a game, and is definitely, since it's been 15, has been the most LumberJax have given up in a game so far this year. I mean, out of 21 is the franchise record for most goals given up in a game, and that could possibly be beaten again right here. There we go, Dutch. Dutch loses it as Cadron beats him up against the wall. Yeager trying to dig it out. Can't. Dutch still has the ball, and Pat Jones picks it up as they try to come out. But under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter, game's pretty much said and done. 20-13. Feels like a football score and some field goals out there. But San Jose playing exceptionally well here in the Lumberyard.
Absolutely a great performance put on by the Stealth. Ryan Powell gets some of the Rose Garden faithful back on their feet as he brings it back into the San Jose zone. 4.5 to go fourth quarter. Over the top, trying to feed it to Brody Merrill. 20 seconds left. Oh, Ryan Powell diving in front will get the goal for the Portland LumberJax. Largest margin of defeat for Portland franchise history is 10. Most recently this year, a 14-4 loss to Buffalo, with that put in by Ryan Powell. Most likely will prevent a double-digit loss by Portland. With 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter, San Jose still leads 20-14 as Powell, I believe, gets his third goal of the evening, make it his fourth. No, excuse me. That is Ryan Powell's second, fifth point, and there's going to be a challenge.
Seemed kind of like close proximity for Ryan Powell to be able to sneak inside there. But as the referee will take a look at this play, we'll also take a timeout. You're watching the National Lacrosse League on the NLL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by wallu.com. Decorate your home or office with a life-size decal of your favorite NLL players, including stealth players Colin Doyle and Jeff Zwicky, and LumberJax players Corey Conway and Richard Morgan. Wallu also has the logos of every National Lacrosse League team. Show your team pride with a team decal exclusively from Wallu. For more information, visit wallu.com. That's wall-u.com. 4 minutes remaining. San Jose allows a goal. Ryan Powell. It was reviewed after the challenge from San Jose and upheld for Ryan Powell, his 5th point of the night, 2nd goal of the game. But San Jose continues to lead 20-14 in a high-scoring affair, as Portland's never allowed more than 21 goals in a contest before, and in danger of allowing that tonight. Timeout called for by the officials. And 3:46 remain in the 4th quarter. Be sure to check out NLL.com later this week. So many highlights for the San Jose offense, which has played spot on throughout the entire evening. Cross-field passes that led to a goal in a triangle fashion early on, and then Eric Martin doing the step on the boards to try to keep it from going out of bounds, does so, and then 3 passes later, it's another San Jose stealth goal. 3 players with 3 goals apiece, including Rhys Dutch, who got off to a late start. 3 goals tonight from Frank Rezataritz, who came in with only 7 goals. Jeff Sawicki and Dutch also with 3 apiece. A timeout was taken, but we'll keep it here. Time for some T-shirts to be thrown out by the Rose Garden crowd. Did she make it even over the glass? I think she did. Not it, though.
So, Ryan, what do you look for San Jose going into next week, either to Colorado or to Calgary?
The offense has to carry the team. Tyler Richards has played well in goal, but depending on who the opponent's going to be, it's a tough matchup either way for San Jose. You mentioned earlier in results, lost the opening game against Calgary, 12-10 did San Jose, lost 4 games later to Calgary, a 16-13 defeat to the Roughnecks. For Colorado, if the Mammoth are able to win, when they head down to the HP Pavilion in San Jose, you know they're going to be thinking 11-10 loss in overtime. It's time to maybe avenge that, just like Portland is being defeated in a revenge game for San Jose after that playoff loss last year. You have to keep that momentum, keep that goal-scoring momentum up, as San Jose has scored 15, 18, and now 20 goals in 3 of their last 4 games.
And that's exactly what you saw. At 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, up by 7, you saw Coach Hall bring the 6th man in. I mean, still trying to keep the pedal to the metal. Right now, they're kind of a little lackadaisical on the offensive end, just trying to get out of this game, watch that 3 minutes tick away to nothing. Making really Matt Flindell very, very exhausted, driving from the pipes to the bench, pipes to bench. As the 6th man tries to come on for LumberJax, as Corey Conway goes 5-hole to make it 20-15. But not much excitement out of Corey Conway when you're down by 5 with just under 3 left, as really are getting waxed by San Jose all night long. Corey unassisted right there. Now you see, I mean, San Jose wants to go in and really feel like next weekend they didn't even take a week off. They want to go completely bang, 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 goal, 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 a little defense thrown in here or there. But, hey, they say, hey, if I can score 15 goals, very rarely are you going to beat me, no matter how bad or good our defense is.
The first time tonight, Portland has scored back-to-back goals in the same period as Corey Conway follows up Ryan Powell's goal a minute and a half earlier. Cut the lead down to 20-15. It has been as many as 8, I believe, tonight. And with under 3 to play in the fourth period, San Jose is on its way. Rabel working against Stewart. Continue to use that shot clock to its fullest extent. In front, Rabel diving in front will miss. Rebound, Johnson puts it over the top. Miss. One more time. Deflected on the shot from the left side. And into the glass goes a bunch of the players. Finally out to Brody Merrill. Pitch it back. Going to get some help. Here's Condren. Off the bench. Wind up. Delivery. Moloski going to miss. Into the pads of Richards with 2:17 to go. For Portland, the season that saw them start off a little bit rough, but at one point, winners of 4 in a row, including a 9-8 overtime victory in Boston. Beat San Jose following up the third of the 4-game winning streak. Whistle blows, and an illegal substitution called against San Jose. Going to give Portland a last-ditch power play. But after the All-Star break, Portland dropped 3 of its next 4, including a 14-4 defeat at Buffalo. And for the LumberJax at that point, it was no longer discussion, are they going to contend with Calgary for the top seed, but are they going to be able to hold on to the tough West playoff spot?
No doubt about it. I mean, they really struggled coming out of the All-Star break, but they did finish up 3-4 in their last 4 with wins over Colorado, a win at Calgary, and then a win at Minnesota, really to tie it all up. But again, I mean, yeah, it kind of goes back to the last game of the year. You're only as good as your last game. And here's Peter Jacobs on the one-on-one. Peter Jacobs scores it past Richards with a 2-minute man on the field. So Peter Jacobs is ready to bring it back to 20-16 now in the fourth quarter, just under 2 seconds under 2 minutes here in the fourth.
You never know what can happen. You need to average a goal every half minute to tie it up and force overtime. If they get something quick here, Portland might be in business, but the goal is still empty. Not even going to bother running Flindell in and out. Instead, it's up to Pat Jones to win some faceoffs and keep the hopes alive for Portland.
Looks like they're going to look at that last one-on-one to see if Peter Jacobs is in the crease or not when he shot it. In reality, there'd be no reason why he would be in the crease unless he simply wasn't paying attention, because there was no defense, there was no push, there wasn't anything. But under 2 minutes has to come up from the top, and you'll see right here if Peter Jacobs is in the crease.
Had that triple deke kind of move. Think hockey. Oh, he barely missed that line.
Stays out. I believe he is good to go.
You look at Calgary, 12-4 on the year as the Roughnecks against the rest of the playoff teams. Against Portland was 1-1 in those final 3 games of the year. Calgary tangled up. The other playoff team, Colorado, which Calgary takes on Sunday. Colorado beat Calgary 13-12 on Valentine's Day, and then followed that up, Colorado losing at Calgary 13-10 in the 2 meetings between the Mammoth and the Roughnecks this year, a split 1-1. And then we mentioned San Jose did not defeat Calgary at all this season, but are a minute 58 away from playing either Calgary or Colorado as they continue to review the play. But a lot of positives for Portland. All-star year for Matt Disher, despite some late season injuries. Helped do some good in that East victory. A goal will stand, 20-16 the score. Portland, that 4-game winning streak, looked like they might be the cream of the crop in the West Division with Calgary. And also hosting its first playoff game since 2006, the inaugural season for the LumberJax. Jones gets kind of a wrestling takedown. Santos sits on top of him, and that frees it up for Portland to get possession They have to score every 30 seconds. Ryan Powell starts it off to the near side. In front, gives it back. Peter Morgan, shot save. Richards able to slide over to his left and grab it. Keeps it alive, does Portland. Fresh shot clock, pitch it back behind. Jacobs behind the net. This is Conway. Lob over the top, deflected, and San Jose will steal it away. Eric Martin has help if they want to run. There's no one in net for Portland. Eric Martin, one-on-one. Trying to help and save it was Brody Merrill. Missed a shot wide, high rebound. Picked back up. Merrill's the one guarding in front. Now it's David Morgan. A minute 21 remaining. Ball squirts loose into the corner. And now here comes Portland with a minute 10, down by 4. 2016, San Jose trying to hold on, avenge the loss, and go advancing in the playoffs. Wide shot into the crowd was missed. Minute 3, Portland trying to argue for a deflection, will not get it. And San Jose is a minute away from advancing to the Western Division Championship game. Johnson, open net if he wants it, lost it, triple team, smashed against the glass. Just trying to get loose is Johnson. Merrill trying to cover the goal the best he can. 40 seconds remaining, San Jose with 8 on the shot clock. We'll just try to tick it out. And the San Jose Stealth are 30 seconds away. Bounce, the shot won't go wide to the right from advancing. And an stellar offensive performance tonight by the San Jose Stealth, dominating both goaltenders as Portland tried to put their all-star Matt Disher into goal and pace the way for a possible playoff victory. It never happened on the night that did not see Portland get back-to-back goals until the fourth quarter. San Jose dominated from top to bottom, and with 32.1 seconds left are on their way to either Calgary or back to the HP Pavilion to host Colorado. Only Sunday will decide when Colorado and Calgary tangle up.
That game taking place at 2 p.m. Pacific time in Calgary. So I think that's going to be a great game between Calgary. Colorado's one of the teams to actually beat Calgary season. And Calgary, as we saw, tough defense. That's really the key part about them. They don't allow a lot of transition. They stop the ball quickly. Have a great goalie in King. King played here last year for the LumberJax. And just a solid overall team. But as you look at San Jose, I mean, if they are able to have that offensive production that they had tonight, like I said before, they're very, very tough to beat. But, Portland came out of the 4th spot last year, made it all the way to the end, and only lost by 1 goal. So in the last 30 seconds, Corey Conway will bring it across, rip the shot. Ball tried to get picked back up by Portland. Calgary tries to collect and just kind of get this game over with, which they do.
Richards has saved 40 shots on the night. Open net, missed it over the top. 13 seconds remain. Outlet, looking down. Portland trying to put one last-ditch effort. Will not happen. Peter Morgan gets it back with 6. Over the top, deflected. And San Jose has come to Portland and avenged the loss. The Stealth get the victory and move on.
Final score,
San Jose 20 and Portland 16. The Stealth move on to the Western Division Championship game next weekend. It was a dominating performance from top to bottom. And San Jose, a 20-16 final, honestly looks probably closer than the game ever was.